All right, perfect. So, what we're going to be talking about tonight is how you can sponsor your first two people and become binary qualified. So, welcome, Radiate and Rise fam. Today's training is all about helping you hit your first major milestone in OlyLife by sponsoring your first two people and becoming binary qualified. So, by the end of this training, you'll understand why everyone should aim to sponsor their first two, what binary qualified actually means, how the compensation plan rewards you, and how to help your new people duplicate, and also how you can place your first two people correctly inside of the back office. And all of these things are very, very important when you first get started. This is one of the simple, most powerful concepts in the entire business. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So, in the introduction, what we're going to be talking about is why your first two people matter. Now, statistically, almost everyone knows at least two people who can benefit from feeling better, improving their health naturally, increasing their energy, getting rid of pain, or simply trying innovative wellness technology. So when someone gets started, their first goal should be to get their first two customers or partners sponsored in a business. Now, of course, if somebody just wants to be a customer, then there's no pressure for them to go out and get two customers or partners. But if someone raises their hands and they say, hey, I want to also earn some additional income from this opportunity, then the first goal that you should make for that person is to help them get their first two customers or partners sponsored inside of the business. And let's talk a little bit about why this is important. So, the first thing that it does is it builds confidence, right? When someone actually gets their first person sponsored, it builds a lot of confidence. And this also creates early wins, right? And the earlier that you can create a win for someone, the more that they're going to stay laser focused on this opportunity and continue sharing it with other people as well, right? So, if people can get their first win within a 7 to 14 day window, this is how they're going to stay longer. They're going to build bigger, duplicate faster, and also feel way more excited as well. So now let's dive into what it actually means to be binary qualified. This is something that's very, very important. I know that we hear the term binary qualified thrown around a lot, but a lot of people probably don't understand what are the benefits to being binary qualified. In OlyLife, the structure is super simple. You only have two sides of the business to build. You have a left team, and then you also have a right team. The thing about OlyLife is there's only one rule. The rule is that you have to put the first person to the left. And this organically creates what we call a power leg or a runaway leg. And this is where the entire team above you is placing people, meaning that the volume can start building underneath you automatically, right? Now, this doesn't happen for every single person. Not every single person ends up on that power leg or that runaway leg. But because of the structure of the build, because everyone has to put their first person on the left, the system is designed to create a runaway leg for every single person. And that's what's really cool about the system that we have with this binary and OlyLife. And then your second person is going to go on the right side of the business. And at that moment where you get that person on the right side of the business, congratulations. Now you're binary qualified. So, what does that mean exactly to become binary qualified? Once you have your first person on the left and your first person on the right, binary qualified means that you pretty much unlock the entire compensation plan. And even if you never sponsor again, you can continue to get paid off of this compensation plan as well. So once you have your first two members, one left, one right, now you qualify for all of the team bonuses. Of course, you're already qualified for the upline bonuses, the tier bonuses, referral bonuses, and the other bonuses that come down the line once your team starts to duplicate. And this is where the long-term wealth starts to build inside of this plan as well. So now let's talk a little bit about the mission and how you can get started and why it's important for you to get binary qualified as quickly as possible. Getting binary qualified as fast as possible means that you're going to be opening up the whole entire compensation plan. And that means that you're going to be able to earn from the compensation, even if your team members start building and you never bring someone else into the business again, which is really, really powerful. So this is the reason why you want to try to get yourself binary qualified as quickly as possible so that you can unlock the whole entire compensation plan. The next thing that you want to do is you want to help your people become binary qualified too. It's very simple. You don't have to go out there and try to build an army in OlyLife. The only thing that you want to focus on is getting your first two people and then helping your people do the same thing. Because the more people that you have on your team that are binary qualified, that means that you have more people on your team that are actually earning from the compensation plan, which is helping every single person grow organically. And this is how it creates powerful duplication, and it can become massive for your organization as well. So now let's talk a little bit about how sponsoring two helps you earn your money back fast as well. Now, one of the cool things that I love about this compensation plan is that members have the ability to make their money back very, very quickly. And I've never seen another compensation plan where you can make it back as quickly as you can here in OlyLife. So let's break this down clearly because this part is very, very powerful. So when you sponsor two people, one left and one right, you're going to get a referral bonus of $75 for each $1,000 purchase. So if you came in with a $1,000 purchase and you brought in two other people that came in with a $1,000 purchase, you would make $75 for each one of those people, and you're going to earn a referral bonus of $150. On top of that, you're also going to unlock your first tier bonus of $375. And every single time that you have one member on the left side of the business and one member on the right side of the business, you're going to earn a tier bonus, even if you didn't personally sponsor that person. And this is where it becomes very, very powerful. So now with only your first two people that you sponsored at the same level that you came in with, now you've earned $525, which is more than half your money back by just helping two people get started. Now, this is a powerful motivation for people because there's no monthly auto ship, there's no renewal or anything like that. But yet you have the power to get half of what you put into your investment for your health back immediately just by sponsoring two people without having any stress, and just two people that you believe can benefit can help you to make your money back very, very quickly. And this is the reason why we call it the fast win formula. The next thing that we're going to be talking about is a little bit of the compensation plan, just so everyone can understand how simple it is and what happens when you get your first two, when you become binary qualified, and how you pretty much unlock the whole entire compensation plan, you guys. So there's a couple of bonuses that we're going to go over really quick. Number one, the upline bonus. This is basically where your upline is sponsoring people and you can actually earn some additional income depending on where you're sitting inside of the binary. And this is a pretty cool bonus because you don't even have to refer someone. Then we have the referral bonus, which is the fast upfront money. You refer someone, they purchase a package, and you get an instant bonus. It's simple, fast, and duplicatable. And then next, we're going to talk a little bit about the tier bonus. Once you personally do your one left, one right, you're going to unlock your first tier bonus as well. And the tier bonus is heavy pay that you get in the beginning. It becomes pretty much the most significant income that you have when you first get started. And that's why it's really, really important to really understand the binary qualification and how it can actually benefit you as well. And then we're also going to go into the back office so I can kind of show you guys a live demonstration of what it actually looks like to be binary qualified and how the tier bonuses look and everything like that, so that you can understand fully how you can benefit from being binary qualified and how to fully take advantage of the entire compensation plan here with OlyLife. So let me see if I can close this screen for 1 second. I'm just going to reshare and just go over the compensation plan just a little bit. All right, you guys. So hopefully you can see my screen. So the first bonus that I'm going to be talking about is the team bonus. We call this the upline bonus. And John, who does all of the presentations on Mondays, he calls it the get paid to do nothing bonus, right? And the upline bonus is basically the person that sponsored you or the person that's right above you, depending on what they're making inside of the compensation plan and profits, you can make 5% of that. So if someone comes in with a $1,000 purchase, you can make up to $3,000. It doesn't matter if it takes 6 months or 6 years. The benefit is that you can actually earn 3 times your money back, even if you never even sponsored a single person in the business. And this is unlike anything that I've seen in any other compensation plan. And this is only on your initial purchase as well. So if someone gets started on their initial purchase with 2,000, they would be able to earn up to $6,000. And if somebody got started with 6,000, they'll be able to earn up to $18,000 just simply from this upline bonus alone. So the next bonus that we're going to talk about is the referral bonus. I went over this in the training just to kind of illustrate what happens when you become binary qualified. So each time that you personally refer someone that comes in with a product purchase of $1,000, you're going to earn $75 for each one of those $1,000 purchases. If somebody comes in with 2,000, then you're going to earn $150 on that purchase. So it's very simple. For each $1,000 purchase on the direct referral, you're going to earn $75. And you can do this infinite times. You can sponsor as many people as you want. But the whole key here is focusing on getting your first two people in the business so that you can become binary qualified, and then helping your 2 people do the same exact thing as well. So the next bonus that we're going to talk about is the tier bonus. Now, this bonus is the most powerful income that you're going to have when you first get started in the business. And after you get your first person on the left and the first person on the right, we just covered on the direct referral that you're going to make $75 for each $1,000 purchase, but you're also going to unlock the tier bonus once you get the first person left and the first person right, and you become binary qualified. Now, the reason why this is so important is because it opens up the whole entire compensation plan. Even if you never personally sponsor anyone after that, and your 2 people just started to duplicate and bring other people into the business, you'll get paid on unlimited levels on this bonus. It's global, it has no timeline, and it also has no cap. So let's say that this is your level 1. You brought your first person on the left and you brought your first person on the right. You unlocked your first tier bonus. And let's say that you never personally sponsored anyone again. And let's say that your 2 people sponsored 1 person each on the second level. Even if you didn't personally sponsor these people, you're still going to make a tier bonus of 375, because in this compensation plan, even every single time that you have one left, one right, you're going to earn this tier bonus, even if it's from spillover from your other team members. So this is really, really powerful. This was the thing that really got my attention when I really looked at this compensation plan. And some people, they think that it's even hard to believe that the company can continue to pay the 375 all the way down on unlimited levels. But the reason why the company is able to pay these bonuses is because they manufacture their own products. So we're similar to Apple. How much does it cost for someone to make an Apple phone? Probably less than $100. And then they mark it up and they sell it between $1,000 to $1,500, right? So it's the same concept, except OlyLife uses us to go out there and spread the word of the company, word of mouth marketing, versus doing advertising and paying for ads that way. So this is a powerful way for us to all benefit from helping more people have these amazing products inside of their household. So let's say that 2 of your people on the level 2, they both invited 2 more people on level 3, and you didn't invite anyone again. You only invited the 2 people on level 1. You're still going to get another tier bonus of 375. And if you look at this diagram, you can see that even on level 4, the 2 of the 4 people on level 3 sponsored 1 person each, and you still earned a tier bonus of $375. So this is what you really want to focus on when you first get started in OlyLife. You want to focus on getting your first 2 people sponsored in the business so you can become binary qualified, earning your first tier bonus, and then helping your two people do the same thing, because then you're going to be eligible for these tier bonuses that go all the way down infinite levels. And this is what's going to get you into that binary pay, which we won't talk about in this training. We'll probably talk about it in another training in the future. But just by focusing on the tier bonuses, you're automatically going to get into the binary, which is the bulk of the income and the compensation plan. But when you first get started, the tier bonuses is where all of the real income is inside of this compensation plan. So now what I want to do is I want to kind of go into the back office so I can kind of show you guys what it actually looks like for someone to be binary qualified and how it unlocks the compensation plan, and also how you can start earning the tier bonuses for yourself as well. So let me see if I can go into the back office. Let me make sure this is still fresh here. Might have to log back in. All right, just give me one more second. I just got to log in really quick. Okay. Oops, got it wrong somehow. All right, so it looks like I'm in. All right, you guys. So when you're inside of your back office and you're thinking about where you're going to place people, you want to go to management, and then you're going to go to network management again. And I just want to give a real life example of someone who's binary qualified, what it looks like, and what the tier bonuses look like inside of the back office as well, so that you can fully understand how you can benefit from this compensation plan. So I'm just going to click on Michelle, first 1 star here on the team. And then I'm going to click on Lou, second 1 star on the team. And I'm going to get to a real life example that we can use for this training. So let's say if I click on, let me click on Lou again. And let me find one person that I wanted to use as an example. Donna, here she is. Okay, so Donna is someone that Lou personally sponsored in the business, right? And when Donna got started, she put her first person bill right here on the left, right? So this was her first person. Remember what I said in the training. The only rule is that the first person always has to get put to the left. So she followed the rule. She put the first person to the left. And then from there, she put her second person on the right. So what that did for her is it made her binary qualified. So what that means is that she can earn from the whole entire compensation plan now, even if her team members bring other members into the business, right? And what she also did when she brought in the second person, Fred, she actually earned her first tier bonus. You can see it a lot more clearly, in my opinion, inside of the back office. You can see the one left, one right, and you can see that she earns a tier bonus on this one, right? Now, if you look at the second level, you can see that she has a person named Scott on the second level, and then she has another account right here on the second level as well. So one left, one right, that means that she gets another tier bonus, you guys. And even if one of these two people brings another person inside of this position right here, and she didn't even sponsor that person, she already has another person on the left. So when this next person comes in on the right, she's also going to earn another tier bonus. So this is where it becomes very, very powerful, because the system is designed to create a runaway leg on the left for you. So most people, they already have people underneath them on the left, right? So the only thing they need to do is put one person on that left side, put the next person on the right, and then from there, focusing on helping those people duplicate down and then getting those tier bonuses all the way down. This is the fastest way that you're going to be able to get yourself to a 1 star in a business effortlessly, with ease, and without having to go out there and try to sponsor an army by yourself. It's a very, very simple system. And I love the way that it's set up, where you can actually put your first person on the left, put your next person on the right, unlock your first tier bonus, and then from there, focus on helping your people duplicate all the way down, because you can earn tier bonuses all the way down, especially if you already have a leg that's built for you. Every single time that someone lands right here, one left, one right, there's going to be another tier bonus that's going to get paid out in the system. So that's pretty much what I wanted to cover here for tonight, you guys. So, hopefully you guys got some value out of that. And what I'll say in closing is that when you get yourself binary qualified, great things happen. But when your team gets binary qualified, you create stability, long term income, momentum, leadership, and a community that grows without you. And this is something that Twan and Van talk about all the time. You want to create a community that has the ability to grow without you. And the way that you do that is by focusing on binary qualification. Helping yourself and your team members get binary qualified is what's going to help you to build a community that can grow without you. And you don't have to go out there and sponsor 100 people. Your job is just to get two, help them get two, and continue to keep that simple pattern. This is how we win here. This is how you're going to hit new ranks. And this is how your entire Radiate and Rise family succeeds together, you guys. So drop a fireball in the chat if you guys got some value out of this, or drop a number one in the chat. Let me know. And I'll pass it over to Angel Rose, who's the host right now. And I hope that you guys got some value from this part of the training.
Thanks, Malik. That was just amazing. And, it just really makes sense that left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, 2 by 2. And, it's so simple and everybody can help each other and then everybody wins. So thank you so much for sharing that valuable strategy that everybody can do and everybody wins. So thank you so much. Michelle, have you got anything that you wanted to add?
Just that was a fabulous training. Absolutely fabulous. I think it was easy to understand. I don't know about everybody that was on the call. What do you guys think? Was it easy to understand? I like the fact that this comp plan pays really well at the beginning, So, and I know a lot of people sometimes want to wait for their device. However, if you want to make money, I would say start as soon as you're going to be in OlyLife. And you don't even have to share, because you won't have a testimony at that point, but you can share your excitement about something coming. That's what I did. I did a post on Facebook and I said, what? Wellness and electronics? I think I'm coming out of retirement. And everyone wanted to know what I was doing. And at that time, I had really not very much information to give them. I shared a 5-minute video and then I connected them with Malik, who often connected them, who brought in Luigi to the chat. And they really helped me build my business. And that's how simple we want it to be for you guys. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to think you have to get a ton of people in order to make money. You just go find your two who might be interested, get them the 5-minute video, get them plugged in a 3-way chat, and then let us take it from there. And then we'll help those two get to. And like Malik said, it's better if you hit the ground running, meaning don't wait until you get your device. You absolutely can, but that's just going to slow things down. Those are my 2 cents, but that was an awesome presentation, Malik. Thank you.
Thanks, Michelle. That's so great information. And it's true, down here in New Zealand, we actually had a little bit more of a longer delay, and, it wasn't worth waiting around. There was plenty of testimony, and without a testimony, without a device. So it is possible. And that's why we have the community, is so that we have the possibility and the tools to be able to share the testimonies, to share the excitement, just to share what is possible here and what the world needs. And the world needs frequency medicine. And I think that all of the people here in this call here today and in our Radiate and Rise team, they understand the importance of frequency and the message and education that we want to get out there. And that's the most valuable thing, is the education that we can share from our experiences and our knowledge and our wisdom to help other people see this, what we've got here, is the most incredible medicine on the planet. And I've been into frequency medicine for quite a number of years, and this is by far the most powerful device I have used with frequency. And even just with my own testimony, not having a lot of ailments to deal with, but just on a maintenance perspective, for me, my hair's growing thicker in just 3 months. It's grown a good couple of inches. My sleep has improved. I feel so much more alive when I wake up. My energy levels are much better, and my focus, and you just feel alive, and our bodies need this charging. So I'd like to thank Michelle for bringing me into this business, and Malik and Luigi and all of you for your amazing support, leadership. And we're only just starting. This is just the beginning. And we've got some amazing events to look forward to next year, all around the world, and including New Zealand and Australia, which is just next level. So I'd love to ask Luigi if he just has a few things to add, because I know there's another call on in about 15 minutes, but we've got his time right now. And if he is open to just sharing some more wisdom with us, we would be so grateful and appreciate you being on the call, Luigi. We know you're a busy man. So blessings and thank you for your time here today.
I'm not a busy man for the people that deserve my time. And that's why I'm here, because you all deserve my time in this team. There's just way too many wonderful people here. Angel, Corey, Malik, Betsy. We're talking about people that have been with us for a long time. Lou. We have some new people. Paul. Hi, Paul. Some new people that have just joined also lately. I see some new names. So hi. And like you really do have a wonderful team here. And I'm glad to see that you're stepping up and taking control of this team, because to be part of the awakening is awesome, but to be able to do it also on your team is even more awesome. So hats off to everyone here, because it's exciting when you see a team be able to start stepping up and do their own things, their own group, their own chats, their own calls. That's so powerful. So yeah, you're all part of the awakening. You all get to use whatever I have. You're all part of because I'm part of Holy Nation. So in reality, the Radiants have everything the Radiants do. They have everything Awakening does and everything Holy Nation does. And you use whatever you want from everyone to be able to build this business. This business is pretty simple. It's simple in 3 steps. Step 1, do you believe in this product? I can tell you right away, I believe in these products. They've completely revamped my life. It's like there's not even an ounce, or not even, I could say, not even a molecule of doubt in my soul that these products are amazing. What these frequencies are doing, just the P90 by itself, to raise the voltage of your body, to give oxygen to your blood, help circulation, detoxify your body. And I think that all of us that are here, those who have been using the products for a couple of weeks or a month and more, we all believe in this product. So let's start with belief. Do you really believe in this? Because if you really believe in this should not be that hard to share with people you love and you care about. Number 2, how do you share it? Well, there's a lot of ways. Malik, he does the trainings on all the different ways that you can share it. You don't have to overcomplicate things. I mean, when you talk to somebody, you give them your story first. What's your story? You don't have to lie about your story. Be like integrity. Share your story. It does this for me, or it did this for me, or it makes me feel better, or it's giving me more positive attitude, or it's helping my pain, or it's helping my sleep. Whatever it is, what's your story? Once you have your story and you share that with people, if you're truthful about your story, it'll resonate. People will feel the honesty of what you're talking about. Once you have your story and you say, listen, Martha or Peter or Paul, I really think that you should use this device. Yeah, but I want to know a little bit more. What's this PMF and terahertz technology? Well, like Malik always tells you, just send them the video, PMF video. It's a short video, 4 or 5 minute video, but it's very good. It explains it very well. When they watch that video, of course, what do you want to do? You want to reach back to them, because the money's in the follow-up. Hey, hi, Mary. So did you watch the video? I didn't have time. All right, I'll call you tomorrow. Yeah, will you have time here to tomorrow? Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, call her tomorrow. Hi, Mary. Did you watch the video? Oh, I was a little busy. All right, no, it's okay, Mary. Listen, I'm not trying to put pressure. When do you want me to call you back, Mary? Give me till tomorrow. Okay, I'll call you tomorrow. Call her tomorrow. Hi, Mary. So yeah, I finally had time to watch. It's very interesting, but I still want to know, I still have some questions like is it what's the frequency or what's this or what, like they just like some, not everybody, some people, just some people. Well, when they do get into too many technical questions, you don't need to be a scientist. You don't need to be a doctor. You don't need to be too intelligent, because if you're too intelligent, the person who's looking at you is going to say, can I do what that person is doing? So if all you say, well, listen, if you want to know more about it, because not everybody needs that, as you saw. Some people, they just trust you, they believe in you, and they just purchase it. Some people, they want a little bit more. Well, those people that want a little bit more, you say, well, listen, can you give me permission? I'd like to connect you with my upline. Who's your upline? Is it Michelle? Is it Angel? Is it Malik? Just go upline. Why? Because that person has been in the company for so long and he really knows his stuff. All right. So you get him on a call. Now, that person that you did that is going to say, wow, that's all. I mean, this person shared his story. And then after that, I asked them some questions. They sent me a video. Then after that, I asked them other questions. And all they did is they cooked me up with their upline. I can do that. That's easy. But if you try to be too smart and start talking about all these intricate things, well, the person's going to look at you and say, I can't do that. That's too complicated. So it's a simple business, everyone. You know, there's house parties, grounding parties people are doing. There's just so many ways that you can share this. And don't get discouraged, because everybody needs this. Will everyone take it from you right away? Maybe not, but some of them will. And those who have not, well, just keep on being friends with them. They might take it from you in a month from now, in 6 months from now. And another thing that I want to touch on too is, like when they came out 3 years ago, it was the P90, P90 Plus. And that, wow. But last year they came out with the Galaxy G1 glasses. And the Galaxy G1 glasses is awesome, because there's people that didn't join because of the P90, that they joined last year because of this. Now they came out with the shaken massager. Let's say people that you spoke to last year, oh, they didn't join yet. Okay. Well, now when the shaken massager comes out and you get results with that, because they say that you can lose up to 1,000 calories a day, just that by itself is huge. But it doesn't stop there. Back pain, indigestion, constipation, and just so much more. This shaken massager that just came out, the new one, this is, in my opinion, their best product so far. So if people didn't join you yet because of the P90 or the Galaxy G1 glasses, reach out back to them. Well, wait till you get it. Wait till you have some results. Wait till you have a story about it, right? And then reach out to them. Hey, you should see this new product. They might join you because of the shaken. If they don't join you because of the shaken, in 3-4 months from now, they're coming out with a spring Oli water machine. And the Oli water machine is better than an Aegis Kangen machine that they sell for 6,000. Now, why am I saying this? Because this company is coming out with new products 3 times a year. So people that join you now, people might join you on the next one. People might join you on the next one. But we're just getting started here, everyone. This is so encouraging for the future of this company and for this team. And also, nobody needs to stress. There's no auto ships. It's not like you're stressed about having to pay something next month. If you don't make a sale, where's that money going to come out from? There's no stress. Be happy, be grateful, and let it come to you. Don't stress. It's not worth it, because you're supposed to have fun in this journey. If you don't have fun in the journey and you're stressing about money, even though I know that some of you need money more than others, which is normal, but try not to stress about it. Just have fun with it, have a beautiful journey, and beautiful things will happen to you, because that's how life works. I just wanted to share that.